Oh, it just won't stop. It just won't stop. And like, it is the funniest thing.
WNBA players are losing their minds again. And we all know the reason, Caitlyn Clark. She's doing what she does best, packing arenas, bringing in fans, and putting the spotlight on the league like never before.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
That's going to be what, if they can get back into this game, it's going to be grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities. Clark.
This time, it's not for a playoff game or a heated rivalry. It's just a preseason exhibition against the Brazilian national team. But guess what? It's already sold out.
Fever just wrapped up their busiest.
That's right, Carver Hawkeye Arena is packed. Not for an NBA team, not for a celebrity game, but to see Caitlyn Clark step back on the court in an Indiana Fever jersey. And WNBA players? Oh, they're fuming. Why? Because it's yet another reminder that Caitlyn Clark is the main reason people are paying attention to the WNBA right now. Let's put this into perspective. This isn't a WNBA finals game. It's not even a regular season matchup. It's a preseason exhibition against Brazil, a team most fans couldn't name a single player from. But the moment they heard Caitlyn Clark would be playing, boom, tickets gone. This shouldn't shock anyone paying attention. Caitlyn Clark could make watching paint dry exciting. She had people tuning into women's college basketball like it was the NBA Finals, turning record-breaking viewership into a regular occurrence. And let's not forget, she even got casual sports fans invested in golf just by showing up at a celebrity pro-am. That's right, people who couldn't care less about golf were suddenly glued to their screens just to catch a glimpse of her. Now, imagine what happens when she's actually playing basketball. So when you take a generational talent like Caitlyn Clark, put her back on the court, and tell fans, hey, she's playing again, of course, they're going to lose their minds. This sold-out crowd isn't just about a game. It's proof of how starved fans are to watch her play. It's been months since she last dominated at Iowa, and now they're so desperate for more that they're packing the arena for a meaningless exhibition against Brazil. Think about it. WNBA preseason games are usually an afterthought. The stands are often empty. But now, Carver Hawkeye Arena is bursting at the seams for what's basically a glorified practice match. And yet, Caitlyn Clark makes it must-see TV that if you needed more proof that Caitlyn Clark isn't just a star, she's the whole show. This is it. And you already know what's coming next. Another round of WNBA players throwing a tantrum. They've been salty since the moment Caitlyn Clark entered the league, complaining about the attention she gets, the money she brings in, and how she's overshadowing everyone else. And now they have to sit back and watch a preseason game sell out, just because she's playing. You already know the jealousy levels are about to hit new heights. WNBA players will run to social media, preaching about respecting the league, or how one player doesn't define the WNBA, or some other nonsense. But guess what? The numbers don't lie.
We're the ones doing the real estate.
Caitlyn Clark is single-handedly boosting the WNBA's relevance. Yet instead of embracing that, certain WNBA players will do what they always do. Hate on her for making them all look small.
Against Chelsea Mitchell, not shooting the three that easily or that comfortably.
Caitlyn Clark selling out Carver Hawkeye Arena for a meaningless game isn't just a flex, it's a warning shot. This is just the beginning. The moment the WNBA season starts, every Indiana Fever game will be a spectacle. Every road game will be packed with fans showing up just to see her. WNBA players can hate all they want, but the reality is clear. Caitlyn Clark is the WNBA right now. And if she can sell out a preseason game, just imagine what's coming next. The Caitlyn Clark era has officially begun, and the WNBA better get used to it. And here's the craziest part. These tickets aren't cheap. Clark isn't just selling out arenas. She's selling out expensive seats like it's nothing. Fans aren't hesitating. They're paying top dollar just to be in the same building as her, even for a preseason game.
Media ignore the best regular season a point guard has ever had in the WNBA. I want to show you guys what Caitlyn Clark did over a what Caitlyn Clark did. I want to get her stats here. Where is the ESPN? I'm going to show you guys game log. What she did over like the 7 or 8 games after what she did after the Olympics. Caitlyn Clark, post-Olympic break, had the best spell for a point guard in the history of the game. In the history of
Think about this. Most WNBA games used to have tickets, so cheap you could get in for the price of a fast food meal. Teams were practically giving them away just to fill seats. Now, Caitlyn Clark steps on the scene, and suddenly, fans are shelling out hundreds, sometimes even thousands, just to watch her play. Why? Because she's a once-in-a-generation player with once-in-a-generation star power. Fans will do anything to be part of what Caitlyn Clark is doing in the WNBA. This isn't just about basketball anymore, it's a movement. Clark is bringing in fans who never cared about the WNBA before. People who had never watched a single game are now lining up and throwing down NBA-level money just to see her play. And it's not just in Indiana. Every road game is a payday for WNBA teams. Ticket prices are skyrocketing because everyone knows Caitlyn Clark is the main attraction. Merch sales? Fever jerseys are already flying off the shelves. TV ratings? Expect them to shatter records the moment she plays her first official WNBA game. People aren't just watching Caitlyn Clark, they're witnessing history. They know she's not just another player. She's a spectacle, a brand, a once-in-a-lifetime talent you pay top dollar to see in person. And they'll do it again and again and again. And guess who's seething over all this? The same WNBA players who spent years begging for fans to care about their league. For years, they've been saying, why don't we get more fans? Why don't people support women's basketball? We deserve higher salaries. Well, now the fans are showing up. Now the money is pouring in. Now the WNBA is finally relevant. And it's all because of Caitlyn Clark.